Awesome. Hey guys, I hope you're well, and I'm excited to host today's webinar. And while we are starting today's workshop, just let me know in the comments if you can see and hear me well. And while we're waiting for everyone to join in, also feel free to introduce yourself in the chat, share where you guys are tuning in from, and we're always curious to know our geography, and probably also share what you do for a living or what you need a website for, because today's workshop is about creating a website. So I will be able to help you probably with your website idea. And we were gonna wait just a couple of minutes, and I can already see the first comments in the chat, which is awesome. Hi Camila. Hi, gorgeous. So, a quick introduction for myself. My name is Nastya. I'm the content manager at Tilda, and today I'm going to host a webinar on creating a website from concept to launch. So we are going to explore Tilda features that will help you launch and manage your website, and we're going to try and do it in 1 hour. So just to show how quick and easy it is to build a website from scratch without any help from developers, without any help from web designers. You don't need to have all those skills in order to have an amazing website. So just a quick overview of what we are going to do today. So first of all, like I said, we are going to quickly go over Tilda features and tools that will help you create, launch, and manage your website. So it's not just about, building a pretty website, but it's also about managing your clients, managing your email list, managing your content, and stuff like that. So next we're going to talk about how to create a clear and user-friendly website structure. So before we're actually going to begin to build a website, we're going to just talk about the strategies of how to structure a website. So it's clear, it's user-friendly, and your visitors will most likely become your clients when they visit your website. So it's high converting, it's super effective, and there's actually a pretty easy structure to follow. So you can use it to create different types of websites. Either it's for personal purposes like portfolios or for your business. And then we are going to explore our template library. So we have a lot of pre-designed templates that you can use, to build your website. You can also use, separate customized blocks that were also pre-designed, and you can showcase your content very neatly, in a very effective way. And we're going to tackle that. Then we're going to talk about data collection services and learn how to collect leads from your website, and probably, do it within a website too. Then we're going to learn how to launch a blog or a media, just how to connect and manage your blog pretty easily, how to schedule your posts, and, automate the whole blog creation sequence. Then we're going to talk about analytics and, check how to track websites' performance. And finally, we're just going to go through some settings on how to prepare a website for launch and promotion. Okay, so let me just quickly look at the chat. Okay, gorgeous. So we have Venezuela, Finland, UK, Colombia. That's great. Okay, so volume is a little low. I hope it's better now. Okay, great. So we are ready to begin with the main part. So first of all, we are going to go through some tools and features that you can use to create a website. So what types of website can you build? Virtually any type of website. We even have tools for creating some really customized versions of your website, like link in bio or a store, an online store. But I'm just going to just quickly share what you can do on Tilda. So first of all, of course, landing pages for your product or for your service, super easy to set up, as you can see here. Then you can also create a multi-page website like this one that can feature just more than one website. Sorry. Then you can create online stores. You can create blogs and multimedia projects. By the way, Tilda is super friendly when it comes to customizing your layout. So if you're a designer or a creative person who needs to have a very great, beautiful portfolio, you can actually go super crazy with Tilda because we have a built-in editor that allows you to import your layout from Figma and also customize it with different animations on scroll or on hover. So, and we actually have a couple of webinars on that, so make sure to check it out. And also any type of personal website you can also create on Tilda. So it can be a portfolio, it can be your personal business website like this one. And by the way, if you want to explore more websites just for your inspiration, if you're looking for it, we have a Made on Tilda gallery with different websites that are arranged in different categories, and you can just look at it and save it for future references. When you build a website, for example, and you need a website with different stores features, so you can go to Made on Tilda gallery and just pick the store category and look how different websites work within Tilda. Okay, so what are the ways you can go about creating your website? So first of all, we have a big collection of blogs, pre-designed blogs that were created by developers and designers together, and they allow you to feature different types of content, and you can just easily pick them from the library and arrange, tweak and twist, move it around, and just basically use it to showcase your content. So there are categories like hero pages, galleries, titles, menus. You can connect store, you can create a blog, all within this blog library. And then we also have a template collection with pre-designed templates for different kinds of websites. So let's say you want to have, a wedding photography website. So we have a template on that, or probably you need to have a very simple store layout. So you can quickly go to the template gallery and pick a template that suits your needs. And also the template is not something you cannot change, right? So you can always go and add more blocks, remove blocks, customize blocks. So for example, if you're too scared to start from scratch, you can first pick a template and then just customize it using different blocks. So another cool feature is Zero Block Editor. Zero Block Editor allows you to, as it says here on the slide, design without limits. So basically, and I will show it later when we start building a website. So basically it's an editor that allows you to create any type of layout within Tilda. So you can manually arrange any graphic elements, any shapes, any text, any images. You can add video, you can even add custom code, even though it's a webinar on no-code development. It's definitely something you want to check out later. And also it has an amazing features, which is auto import from Figma. So you can import your layout directly from Figma right into Zero Block and just adjust something if needed, add some links and publish it. Okay, so finally we have a lot of really great animation tools. So from basic animation that allows you to quickly set up different micro mechanics that just make your website more attractive to the user, to more advanced step-by-step animation. And by the way, make sure to check out our step-by-step animation guide. We have a whole course on just animating your website in Zero Block. So it's more advanced it definitely do we have, and what tools are we going to talk about today? So first of all, lead capture. We are going to explore what type of data collection services Tilda offers, and there are many. There are over 20 right now that are integrated within Tilda. So stuff like MailChimp, stuff like Slack, Zapier, Monday, and more that we are going to talk about later. So next, we have free built-in CRM. So you can use this CRM to basically manage all of your clients that you get from your forms. So let's say you have collected your leads, you have collected your potential customers or your paying clients, and you can do it within Tilda. So you don't have to have any other services, and you can do it all within your website, basically. So next we have product catalog. It's definitely a super handy feature if you have a store, and I will just quickly go through what you can do in a product catalog. So it's also a built-in tool that allows you to basically keep track of your stock. And so here we have a dashboard, we have different items that you can import and export, and you can also add your product manually, or you can use bulk import and import your items from, let's say, from a table that you have. And finally, you can keep track of your stock, you can add different categories, and you can manage your basically your products all within Tilda. You don't need to connect any outside stores and store on e-commerce services. So another cool feature is website statistics. So while you definitely can connect Google Analytics to a website, you can also quickly go and see all the views and sessions, leads conversions, popular pages. You can create events, and you can see traffic sources all within a built-in analytics tool on Tilda. But of course, you can also connect Google Analytics. You can connect your website to Google Tag Manager and stuff like that, and have a more advanced analytics if you want to. But honestly, for beginners, I would say Tilda built-in analytic tools is amazing. And what else? Feeds for blogging, amazing if you want to have a feed, if you want to have a blog, because you have a unlimited number of blog posts. Blog posts work amazingly for optimizing your websites for SEO, so you can reach more clients, you can reach the bigger audience with the blog, and also you can automate everything within the feed on Tilda, because you can write your posts, you can schedule them, and just basically be super flexible. We also have a built-in text editor that allows you to compose your content just in seconds. Basically, you can add videos, you can add photos, stuff like that. Okay, so what else? Connecting custom domain. We are going to go through that today with a website, but just to share just a quick overview, you can connect it within Tilda as well. And SEO optimization. So you can optimize your website through different tools within your build, so within your website editor, but you can also go to the website settings and connect HTTPS, you connect redirects, you can you also have an access to auto-generated sitemap, which is generated automatically on Tilda. You can also access SEO assistant on Tilda that prompts you what parts of your website you need to change. So it's really great. And finally, you can also connect your website to Google Search Console, which will help you to be discoverable on Google easily. And so we're done with the feature overview, and I will quickly grab some water. and start with the next part. So, how to achieve a clear and user-friendly website structure. So it's a bit theoretical, so we're not going to start creating a website yet, but I think it's very important to first have a concept in mind when you create a website. And it can be overwhelming because you create your website from scratch, and let's say you have a business or you want to create a portfolio, and let's say you have some pieces of content just lying around on your laptop and you want to compile them all and create basically a website. So how do we go about the structure? So first of all, and it's super self-explanatory, but how many people actually forget about this? It's the menu. So the menu is just a little toolbar at the top of the page that helps your users navigate your website. And make sure you include contact information, you include a very clear, navigation system. Like here we have cases, about, services, team. It just shows you users what your website is about. And also prompts them to explore your website. So if you don't have a clear structure right in your menu, that will probably confuse your user. And it's not like they will leave the page, but it definitely will add up to bad user experience on your website. So first of all, menu, it's super easy to remember, but just keep in mind that you have a clear, contact information, you have clear structure in your menu. So then we are going to talk about hero section. So hero section is like a storefront for your website, and it's the first thing that your visitors will see, and it's probably what will make them either leave your website or stay on your website. So it's a big part of the decision-making process, and it's a big part of actually converting visitors into clients. So first of all, make sure you have a very good website copy. And by website copy, I mean, first of all, a very clear keyword-rich heading. So heading is the text that you have on your website. It should be easily readable, and also it should be great both for people and search engines. So for search engines, you would think of keywords. So if you need to rank higher on Google, you need to put in certain keywords that people would look for when, just searching for your website. And for people, you need to clear just a strong headline that would, be compelling enough for them to keep reading. So it's just this, approach that you have to please both your visitors and the search engines. Then you can have a short and concise descriptions. So here I have two examples. And by the way, both of these websites are from Made on Tilda, so you can check them out later. And so both of them have a very short description that probably didn't fit into the heading. So your heading doesn't have to be big. Just make it concise, make it easily readable, and put the rest of the information in your description. And that will just, make the whole browsing experience much better. Finally, very important point is a call to action or call to action button. So call to action within your hero page is basically, it is what it is, like a call to action that prompts your user to take the next step. For example, to schedule a call or to explore your services, and it needs to be easily accessible. So make sure your user actually sees it. And, it will also prompt them to browse further and explore your website. So finally, we have a point that is also kind of self-explanatory, but you need to pay attention to your visuals too, because sometimes they can ruin your hero section. So make sure your visuals complement your website and not ruin it. So what I mean by that is you can have a very, in the website here, you can have a very simple image, like just an abstract background that will just complement the website from from the color perspective or from the contrast perspective. Or you can include just smaller cards that would showcase products, but it needs to be something that doesn't divert your user from reading your website copy, because your website content is more important, or your website text is more important than the images. So your text is what will prompt your user to explore it and to click on all the other buttons. So yeah, just make sure you include the visuals, but don't make them, compete with your text. Finally, what you can include on your website is a section where you basically can provide your users the information of what you do. So it can be a service, a services section, cases section, features section. It's basically you tell your customer, your potential customer, what you do and how you can help them. So if they don't see it, they will probably, they will abandon your website, probably, if they don't see how you can be, of use to them. So if you're an artist, or if you're a photographer, if you're just visual creative, this is also the part where you can include a gallery of your pictures, just a sample of your work, or a big gallery with photography, with your illustrations and stuff like that. But again, make sure to present it in a very cohesive way. Make sure to structure it. So here we have, for example, services that are divided into different categories, like digital design, branding and printing, consulting. So let's say a person enters your website and they don't need digital design, but they definitely need advice and services on branding. So this is how they're gonna pick you. So they will see that you have the services listed in the section, and they will explore your services further. Okay, finally, we have one important part of your website that pretty much any website should have. I think it's social proof, or testimonials, or reviews. You can call it in a different way, but basically it's the reviews of your past clients that you present on your website to just show your potential clients how you can help them. So they see the success of your clients in the past, and they look, hey, this person can actually do the job well, and I could probably repeat their client success by hiring them. So this is just, a short overview, but this is how social proof works. And if you don't have reviews yet, you can ask your clients now to share just a couple of words about your work and put them on your website. Okay, so next part is lead magnet. So lead magnet is basically any type of valuable information or service that you can offer your visitor in exchange for their contact information. So, for example, they leave their email that then goes to your email list. This way you can grow your email list, by the way, but your user gets something valuable in return. So it can be a freebie, it can be, a trial lesson, it can be a sample of your work, an ebook, or probably like a free consultation, for example, like here on the website. And this will give you an email list, a contact information of a potential client who is interested in your work, but it will also allow your users to have a sample of your work. They will probably, like, if they have a certain freebie or a certain, trial lesson, trial service, or just any type of information that is for free, but it's made by you, they would probably stick to your services because they already tried your product. And when they will make the decision to go on and hire you for something, they will already be familiar with your work. And Finally, you can include stuff like blog, stuff like frequently asked questions, pricing, etc. It can be anything, and also just make sure it's, you really need it on your blog, because you don't want to overcrowd it with information. You don't need to make it too heavy with content. So make sure you really need this. So if you have a certain product that has pricing options, then yes, definitely do include them if you want your clients to know about them. And finally, we have footer. And footer, it's also something that I think every website has, and it's kind of self-explanatory to discuss a footer when creating a website. But just to remind you that you can put a lot of important links and information there. And it's also a navigation tool that improves your user experience and just, makes once your users scroll through the whole website, they can actually go back and navigate to, blocks of information that, they found important. And also, another point, you can include different types of legal information there, such as privacy policy, public offers, cookie policy, stuff like that. So it's really important to have on your website, and footer helps you with it. Okay, so we are done with this part. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will quickly go through the chat and see if you... Oh, Camila asks, are these tools and features free? Yeah, they are free. So we have different pricing plans, and so basically you have 2 weeks trial when you sign up to Tilda, and you can explore all the features for free. But then after 2 weeks, you would need to choose a plan. But good news is, since you are an attendee at this workshop, you can actually get a coupon code to use Tilda services for free for 3 months. So make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter, because this is how we actually send out our promo codes. But again, yeah, I will go through the pricing a bit later, I think, and I will quickly show you the difference. But yeah, so to start off your website, all the features that I listed are free. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, I think I will jump into Tilda. And so this is the dashboard that we have, and I will create a new page. So I picked a website for a marketing agency because I think it's a very generic topic that would suit creative people, freelancers, so people who want to learn how to create the portfolios, people who also want to launch a website for the business. So it's really, it's a really flexible topic. And also just imagine the situation if like you're a freelancer that suddenly needs to scale up your team, and suddenly instead of just one freelancer working on different client projects, you have a small team and you want to start an agency, and probably, as a small business owner, you don't really have time and money and the budget to hire a developer. So this is when Tilda comes in handy with all the pre-designed tools. So like I said, here we have a template gallery, and you can pick pretty much any type of website. I'm going to go with this one, but also just to give you a quick overview. So here we have business websites that are super flexible to different business site needs. So here we have a store, also different templates that you can use, and it's basically all pre-designed, so you don't need to really customize anything aside from website copy and product catalog. So we also have a very cool feature, which is link in bio, and you can add a separate page on your website, on your desktop website, with a link in bio page. So you don't have to have any, third-party services to, to feature, for example, on Instagram or on Facebook. So you can include a link in bio, and it will be all within your website. And it will be also, it will also help you to optimize your website for search engines, because the more people visit your website, the higher your rank. Then we have event category. So for different types of events, blog, form. Yes, you can also use the forms, or you can create a form from scratch as well. And the pro category is super cool if you're a bit advanced with zero block. And so here you can see different websites that were created using only zero block. So it's also pretty intuitive. It's not hard, trust me, so you can definitely check it out later. It just requires a bit of design skills to compose different parts. But also it was already pre-made, so all you need to do is just drag and drop your pictures and edit the website copy. But we're going to go to business back, and I will start with this website, but we're going to customize it later. So here we have a menu. Oh, by the way, so once you enter the page, you are asked if you would like to generate text for the page with a generator. So this is a built-in tool, AI assistant on Tilda, and we're going to use it later, not now, but definitely later. And so here we have this pretty simple structure of a menu, a hero section, an about me page, advantages, how we work, contacts, and a map. So I'm going to start from the top, and so I'm going to change the menu because I just need more information in the menu. And let me just go and pick another one. Okay, so I guess I'll pick this one because it just has, or this one. And it's just as easy as that. Okay, so next we have our hero section, and so this is when I also want to change it just a bit. So I don't need two call to actions, and I just need a little bit different setup. So also you click here and you can explore all kinds of blocks that you can use for the hero section. So, and I scroll down. And I think I will pick this one because I kind of like my website copy to be maximal and have a lot of, a lot of text. So the person, just knows what is happening on your website. But Tilda also allows you to, to be as maximal as possible, but just arrange your content in a way that is not bad user experience. Okay, so let me see. So let me customize. Oops, go back. Okay, let me just add a second hero section, and I will delete the upper one. Okay, so we are going to come back to it a bit later. So right now we have our hero section. This is just a default block that we are going to work on. So first of all, I would change my background image, and it goes as quickly as that. So you just click, and I have a background that I created. Oh, so I see the comment in the chat. If the templates are responsive, yes, they are responsive, and this is one of the just a big advantage of Tilda, of how responsive it is, because it will never break on different screen resolutions. And trust me, I tried, it works just amazingly. So all the blogs work, you don't need to do anything, you just publish it. And of course you can tweak and twist different parts, but what's great is that every blog comes in different screen resolutions. And if you're in zero block, you can also manually adjust your website content to fit your, for example, mobile version or tablet screen. Okay, so I have changed my background, and I have, for the hero section, I'm not going to resort to AI, and I'm not going to use the AI assistant to generate a website copy for me, but I will definitely do it later. But for now, I have my own website copy prepared, and let me quickly copy and paste it. Okay, and see how it looks. So first we just copy and paste the content. Just like that, quick and easy. It works so much faster once you start generating it with AI. So, but I just wanted to do it manually just to showcase how you can, customize it all by yourself. And now we have the smaller descriptions of services, and just bear with me, I'm going to quickly copy and paste it. Okay, and we're done. So what we can do here is right now the button doesn't really fit the color scheme that we picked, so I'm going to change it. Okay, just I haven't saved the text, but okay. So anyways, you click on the button and you can first of all change the text. So I want to change the text of my call to action. So it would say explore services, because this is what I would like my user to do, is just explore what my company, my agency does. So here you can insert link, and you can also choose to open it in the new window, or link it to a certain anchor on the website. So button style, here you can again customize your color, and what I really like about this is the colors library, where you can pick your color without needing to go and look for perfect hex color variations, perfect palettes. You already have it all within the builder. So all you need to do is just pick a color and save it. Okay, so right now I also want to make my text pop a bit. So I'm going to settings. And by the way, just to quickly show you two settings here, the settings for the blog and the settings for the content. So within the content tab, you can add just basically everything we added before, but just manually here. But you can also drag and drop or copy and paste everything just right in the editor. And for example, you can also add more items. So right now we have 3 service descriptions, but you can also add new item and it will appear on the page. And again, you can upload the background or a video, or just pick a color or a gradient, and it will work the same. So And I go to settings of the blog, and here I have just more settings for my blog. So first of all, I can again customize the button, but I'm going to go to typography, and here I have title. So in title, I want to change my color to an orange. And also, if you go here, you can navigate between different color palettes. So you can have a color library, or you can also have saved colors that you probably saved from another project or from another web page. But you can also click on colors on page, and they will all appear here. So you have a color palette that basically represents the already existing colors on your website. So, and you can see here that my text changed, and also I want to change this part. So I'm going to settings, and go to typography. So you have the title, descriptions, and let me just quickly items, icons, animations. Okay. Also, let's see if I can. Okay, save and close. Okay, let me just do it another way. So I will see if this looks like that. Okay, it worked. By the way, you can also not go to the settings of the blog. You can also quickly do it in the toolbar up here. But also just the settings of the whole blog just alter any other elements that you might add. So it's always better to just go there first. But if you just lost, like me, because I'm streaming, you can do it manually here in the toolbar. And here you can change the style, you can change the font family. I'm going with the default Tilda Sans font right now, but you can upload your fonts. I will show it a bit later, but for now we have Arial, Georgia, and Tilda Sans. So I'm going with Tilda Sans. So right now I don't have, so I need to change the buttons here, and it goes quickly as that. So you pick and they all change colors. Okay, so about me section. So here is what is when I want to try our AI system to generate website copies. So you can go either here in the toolbar and click on the star icon, generate with AI. And so basically here on the first step, you are presented with just general, terms of use that you need to check before you start generating. And then you need to insert what type of website your website is, basically. So I have marketing agency website, and here you can see examples of, different businesses that you can use, just an example of how to go about, prompting process. So for example, online courses for painting and drawing, online courses, platform for online learning, stuff like that. But I don't need it right now, so I will just click next. And here I would like to generate two sentences for About Me section. My company section. Blog. And I click generate, and now we just wait. And it's done. So it's easy as that, and also it's super cool that it takes in consideration how big your blog is. So for example, when you're generating your website copy with, for example, ChatGPT, it oftentimes would give you a website copy that is bigger than the blog or smaller than the blog. And what's amazing about Tilda's built-in AI assistant, that it actually calculates how much space you need within a blog for your website copy. So now I click apply, and it's done. So I will just quickly write about us. And we're done with this part. So in advantages, I don't really need an advantages section, but I can quickly delete it and click on the plus icon, and I go to features section, and I will add a services category. So here I have again a default block that I need to quickly alter so it would present my services. So I click here and I click generate, and this will generate me a website copy. Again, I have marketing agency website, and I just prepared the prompt beforehand so I don't have to type. But you can again go to agreement, check that you agree with terms of use, and then you go to marketing, then you go to website descriptions and specify what type of website you have, and then you basically prompt AI to create a website copy. So I have prepared a prompt that says generate a website section with services like digital marketing, ACO optimization, SMM, and design. So, and here you have a number of items. So this corresponds to those little sections. And I click generate, and again, we just wait. And Ivan, you're asking if the blocks are adjustable to the height of the screen. Yes, they are. But if you are working with a zero block, you need to do it manually. Okay, so here we have a website copy that was created by AI, and now I just need to quickly change the visuals that I've prepared. So it looks neat. And again, it's super easy. You need to pick and just not even drag and drop, but just pick your image. Okay, and we have it here. Just wait a little bit and we're done. Okay, so right now I feel like this gray color doesn't fit my website because the whole website is darker and I need to change it. So again, I go to block settings and I pick this color. No, probably this darker gray. Okay, and then I need to change the color of the header and the color of my probably text as well. Let me see. Oh no, that alters the text and that alters the cards. Okay, I need to access the descriptions. Okay, description style. Okay, this is the setting. Okay, so we're done. And right now we just have, you know, a slightly darker theme for the website. And I feel like using different colors or using color contrast will also enhance just user experience, because people would know when one block ends and another block begins. So, and I will probably also make it just a bit darker, and I go to colors library, and here we have a really cool section with background gray shades, and I'm going to pick this one. It's slightly darker and it's slightly cooler, so this would fit well. Okay, so do we need a how we work section? I don't think so. And we don't need a map, because we are online business. We don't need people to actually find us physically. Okay, so what else do we have? So I would include a reviews section with a social proof, and you can access it here in the reviews category, and I will add just this one, and I'll say what our clients say. Okay, and I will leave this probably light, so I'm not going to change the color because it works great as it is. And so let us see how our page looks like. So let me add the menu because I deleted it. Okay, great. So this is the menu I was going for, or probably not this one though. This one. It was this one. So what we need to do is we need to quickly go to the content section and quickly modify our navigation. So services, about, and with a logo I will just include marketing agency because I don't have a name yet, but we are going to go and probably change it later. So here you can also include the logo for your company if you have one, and you click save and close. All right, so this is how it looks like right now, and you can also click preview, and this is I will show you how it looks like on different screen resolutions. So here we have a tablet, so this is how it would look like on a tablet. This is how it would look like on the phone horizontally. So again, it's super responsive, super adaptive, and right now I just need to probably change the color of my menu because right now it's I think too white. So I will quickly go and change. First of all, I will see if I can make it transparent. And then I go to menu items and okay, let's preview. And oh no, I couldn't. It's another block where you can make the menu overlap, So I will quickly change it to black. So okay, save and close. I'll probably need to make it I will take the gray from the background gray shades. Okay, awesome. So the color is consistent on the page. So we have all the blocks ready, and probably I need to change my footer because right now it's too big and I don't want my footer to be overly big. So I go to footer again, and I will just choose something like this. And again, you can go to the content tab and quickly adjust it to your part of your website. About, and I don't have a blog yet. I will show you how to set it up, but we're not going to have it. And contact. Awesome. So finally, we need some sort of lead magnet. So we need to set up a certain form where we connect, where we collect, our leads. So we actually have a really cool option here that has, again, a title, subtitle, and subscribe form. So I need to change my button style again so it corresponds to the button on the top, and I quickly go to the saved colors and just save it. And since it's a company that provides services, my lead magnet would be a free consultation. So I'm just inserting book a free consultation. And can I generate it with AI? I'll try to generate one sentence. See how easy it is to just outsource everything to the AI, and you just become lazy to come up with your own stuff. I'm just kidding, but it's just super handy, and I just like how it adapts to different blocks, and it just knows magically how long your sentence should be. Generate one sentence for my free consultation service. For potential clients. Let's see how what it would come up with. Okay, great. I think it works. And let's just edit it a bit. Fill in the form and get a chance to discuss your project for free. Clarify all the intricacies in details with a team of professionals. I think it's great. Yeah, just kudos to AI for doing the job amazingly. So now I need to quickly, again, change the color of the footer so it's the same shade of gray as all the other parts, and here we have it. Okay, awesome. So I think it looks nice. Also, I need to I will remove this this stock image, and okay, because I'm streaming and my internet connection is not the best, so probably this is why it's lagging a bit. Okay, and I will just insert something like this. Okay, we click save and close, and we have it. So we have a website, and it's just a base for you to work on later on, and you can preview it here. You can tweak and twist design. You can go to zero block and, you know, make something custom. But for now, I think we should go to website settings and explore just a bit how you can, you know, how you can work with your website and how you can, you know, optimize it for search engines or view analytics and all the tools that I listed in the beginning of the workshop. And so here we have basic settings. This you cannot see anywhere. So this is the website title. You can change it so it would appear once you publish it. Website descriptions, again, you can do it, but for now we will skip this part. And so Tilda subdomain, I will quickly go through over it. So you can connect your custom domain here in the domain section, but since if you just launch your website, if you just want to launch your website and you haven't bought a domain name yet, you can just insert, you know, a name to be included together with Tilda subdomain in your search bar. So marketing for marketing agency. Also make sure to include as many keywords so it will help Google to rank you higher. So marketing agency, creative. I will add it like so. I hope it's not taken. No, it's not. So then we have fonts and colors, and there are so many ways you can, you know, work with it. So you can select the fonts for your website here. You can also go to custom settings and you can upload Google fonts, and you can actually, you know, we have a built-in Google font tool that allows you to, you know, connect fonts pretty easily. So then we can connect Adobe fonts, and you can just include the font ID here, and it will be connected to your Tilda project. And you can do you can also upload your own font here. So but make sure you, because usually all the fonts that you know that you buy, purchase, or if it's an open source font like you download for free, so usually they come in TIFF format. So make sure you you convert them to WOFF format or WOFF2 format. So, and this is how you upload them. Nice and easy. And then you can set a heading font family name and body text font family name. So for now I have Tilda Sans, but definitely probably in the future webinars when we have more topics on, you know, how to customize a website, probably we will, you know, upload our own fonts. So here in the home page, you can skip it for now. You can skip it if you have a landing page. So because if you have a multi-page website, you can specify the home page. But for now, you don't really need to do that. So in domains, so once you bought your domain, it's super easy to connect. You just insert your website address that you bought off of, you know, domain, the websites that provide domains, and you can go to Help Center and see how you can basically connect it. So you can do it through connecting NS servers, or you can just connect it by adding the A-type records. Okay, so next, analytics. So this is how analytics looks like right now, but since we didn't actually publish the website, it's empty, but you can see here all the metrics like sessions, device type, leads, conversions. You can also create custom events. Here you can track leads, activity and conversions, stuff like that. Super easy. And also the same goes for online stores. So if you have an online store, you can also view the analytics for it. Okay, so what do we have next? We have SEO. SEO, it's we have a whole tab for it here. So first of all, we have a big guide in our Help Center that you can access here, and you can just read a lot of it, just a lot. How to optimize your website, how to rank higher, how to create website copy that helps you rank higher, stuff like that. But for now, what we need, you can connect an HTTPS protocol, which is a secure protocol that allows you to, you basically get a certificate from, for example, from Let's Encrypt, and your website is considered safe on different browsers for different search engines. So it's basically a safe protocol for secure communication. And it helps immensely with SEO because, again, sometimes when you see that the connection is not secure, like there is a badge that says this website is not secure, this is what pretty much drags your website down in the search and like in the search rankings. Again, we have an SEO assistant. Love that. So right now we don't have any warnings because we didn't actually publish the website yet, so we are going to probably check it out later. But usually it just gives you hints which parts of your website you need to change. Again, you can connect your website to Google Search Console. So it's basically a service provided by Google that helps you monitor your online presence on Google. And this is how Google actually discovers your website easily. So, for example, if you have connected your domain, or if you come up with your website name, make sure to connect it to Google Search Console, because usually Google takes time to discover your page on its own. But if you did it manually, you're already in the Google system. Okay, so you can also add redirects, HTTPS and stuff like that. And you can also pick a favicon that would, allow your website to look prettier when you Google it. And you can also check if any of the links are broken. So we have a broken link checker. It's a pretty neat tool, and it also helps, it helps you ensure that everything is working well on your website. Okay, so because if the link is broken, it will be harder for the search engines to interpret your website. Okay, so Code Expert is available on Business Plan, and it basically allows you to import your website to another server, stuff like that. We don't need it now because we have it all integrated on Tilda, but there is an option and you can access it if you have a business plan. So finally, we have different data collection services that we have discussed in the beginning. And here we have So what you can do, you can connect Google Sheets, you can connect Telegram, Trello, and you can connect Tilda CRM. What else? Monday. Also, there are a lot of email marketing services that you can connect to your website, and for example, or you can connect your website to email marketing services. So all the leads that you collect on your website would go right into list on all those different email marketing services. Okay, so what do we have? We have Slack, Zapier, Notion, just basically any type of data collection services you can imagine. And also, it's always good to connect a couple simultaneously, so you have just a backup data collection service if something goes wrong. Okay, so payment systems. There are many options to connect payment systems. If you have a store, or if you just want to receive payments, for example, if you have an online course and you want to, set up a paywall, so your potential, students would pay for your online courses, you can do that. Here, again, there are many types of payment services you can connect, like PayPal, Stripe, to checkout. You can also connect bank transfer, and you can also create custom payment gateway. So if you work with developers, you can actually create your own gateway for receiving payments. Okay, so here you can access the settings and do it here, but since we don't have a course or we don't have an online store, we're gonna skip this. So header and footer is also great when you have a multi-page website. So I would say for a landing page, you can set it manually like we did previously, but if you have a multi-page website and you want every page to be consistent in terms of design, you can set up a header or a footer, and it will be added to every page, and it will look very consistent throughout your whole website. So what you can do, you can transfer the website to another Tilda user. So just insert the email address and you can transfer your website, for example, to show your client how it works. So you can do it, for example, if you're a web designer and you create a website, you can create a website and then transfer it after the work is done. And you can delete the website as well. So as for permissions, here you can set up passwords to protect some pages. Probably would work for someone who wants to, whose work is under NDA and you want to showcase some work that is not public yet, but you want to, privately share it with someone. I think this the case for, just putting up the password. Then we have memberships. So membership is, I think it's a great topic for another webinar, but it's basically a tool that allows you to create all kinds of memberships, be it just a paywall for your paid content. It can be a website, or it can be an online course. It can be anything that you would like to hide in a members area. So how it looks is you can actually go to Help Center. So how it would look for the client, it would look something like this. So you create a course, you fill it out, and it's going to be accessible only to people who register on your website. And you can also set up, a paywall for people to be able to become a part of your membership. So that's pretty neat. And we are not going to, go too much into details right now, but just check out this Help Center page on how to create, online course or, any type of content that you would like to sell. Okay, so we go back to site settings, and what else do we have? Collaborators. We don't need this right now, but you can invite other people to collaborate on your website. So for example, if you have a website agency, you can invite your coworkers, your colleagues to help you with developing a website. And what else do we have? Again, you can upload a favicon, you can set up the color of the platform label, which just says made on Tilda. You can set up language website language, all that kind of stuff. So we have looked at the site settings, and now we are going to the page settings. And so this is important to fill in because this is what basically search engines take into consideration when indexing your website. So basically all of this information that you fill out is going to be displayed on Google or on Bing or whatever search engine you're using. So make sure to fill it out. Also, if you have a certain page URL, you also would include it here. But for now, I will just write just the keyword reach page description. So I would say marketing agency that specializes in digital marketing, social media marketing, SEO optimization, and more. Okay, so we have here you can upload a thumbnail. So usually there can be a random picture from one of your blogs, but I would recommend you to just upload a picture that represents your business, because this is what will appear on the link preview when you, for example, share the link of your website. So here you can see how the social share preview looks, and we need to save the changes and go back to the settings. So make sure you do that, because sometimes when you're using the template and there is a certain website copy that is integrated in the template, you later on you just forget about this part and your website looks like it doesn't represent your business. So just make sure you do that. So here you can see that we have updated the image, and you can change it later on, of course, but for now this is how it would look like in the social share preview. So then we also have how your website would look like on Google, and here you can also do just the same as we explored previously. So export, or delete, transfer page, move page. So here you can also check out the additional settings like label, a folder for your page. You can see the creation date, but usually it's just to ease up the process for you, so we're not going to do that now. Okay, so I'm gonna click the changes and let's publish a website. So let's quickly look at it and check how it looks. And that's it, guys. So it's 1 hour and 20 minutes, but I feel like we have managed to build a website in 1 hour because I have been talking a lot about Tilda features. So this is just a quick overview of how you can create your own website, nice and easy, and I hope you will try it. So just just to remind you, we have a newsletter where we share our upcoming events. So make sure you do that. Make sure you subscribe, and we're actually preparing a pretty cool lineup for September. So, and also, by the way, if you are going to visit the webinars page, there are a lot of previous webinars on stuff like zero blog, creating trendy websites, launching online stores, online courses, stuff like that. Like something I didn't go into details today would probably be there. And if you have any suggestions for our next, sessions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Feel free to contact us on Instagram, on Twitter, on different social media where you can contact us and share your thoughts. Or you can do that right in the chat on YouTube, by the way. I forgot about this. Okay, so let me see if we have any any questions. Okay. I think, Ivan, I missed your comment, and right now I can't remember what it's related with. What's the setting for doing it? In zero block we can set it to 100%. Oh, I think it's about the height of the block. So you can basically go, let me go back. So you can do it in the settings. So you can manage the height here, and I think this will do. So usually in the settings of the block, you can access how wide or how long your block would be. Okay, and yeah, pretty much. Also, another thing you can do is access it here. So you can set up paddings, and it will basically stretch your block according to the size you need. So I hope that was that I explained it well. Because I kind of missed the questions. So, okay, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. And bye-bye. Have a nice week.